I'm going to show you how to do comments, or at least how to get to the comment writing area for an interim progress report, not for the end of the trimester, but for something that happens, say, at midterm. Here I am on RenWeb's main screen. I'm going to click on Gradebook, and then we're going to go to a class of mine. And down here in Science. This is Science AST, Astronomy. Click. And then here we are. I haven't put many grades in. Slack. Anyway, let's pretend that we're going to write a progress report, a comment, as we call them. And I'm going up here to Report Card. And then innumerable tabs show up. These things, grades and comments, we reserve those for the end of the trimester, so don't mess with those. I'm going to slide over to Progress Report, which is what we call like a midterm kind of comment. And here I am with a blank slate, as it were. Here are my students in astronomy. No one's seen Kieran at all. But the rest of the kids are there, and they actually attend class. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to load grades from the gradebook. This will pull the grades from the normal grade entry area over here into the progress report. And we're in the first term right now, the first trimester. I'm going to use a letter grade. RenWeb loves letter grades. It doesn't like number grades, so give letter the priority. I use 1 decimal place, 1 decimal point, 1/10, which helps me decide if a boy should be boosted up, let's say from an 89.7. I could boost him all the way up to a 90. Anyhow, but if you want to use 0, that's fine. It just rounds it off differently. Okay. And it reached out over into my gradebook, and it pulled these grades over. Kieran doesn't exist. To actually do a comment, to write a comment, I'm going to click here. It's already there. I could click here. I could click here. I'm going to start at the top. And to initiate a comment, you have to hit the space bar. I don't know why, but it is the space bar. And this new window pops up. It keeps track of how many letters you've typed, not words. One thing that very much annoys me, but maybe not so many other people, I want to be able to hit the return or enter button and have it skip to a new line. You can't do that unless you enable that box. So now I'm going to hit the enter or return, and it hops down. If you do not enable that and you hit the enter bar, it thinks you're finished. And usually I'm not finished. I want to write more. So I'm going to hit the space bar. That screen comes back. I'm going to backspace a good bit to cover my errors, and I'm going to allow line feeds. I'm going to type, blah, 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 and I'm hitting the return button and the space bar. There we go. Very fine comment there. And I say, okay. Okay. And there it is. Theoretically, I can copy everything I just typed down here. I'm going to hit the fill button, and it fills in all the other kids' comment section with the exact same information. This is very useful if you want to just give a general, quick description of what happened in class the past 2 weeks. Beep. So it has the same thing for every student. Or, oops, that was a mistake. Should get rid of all this stuff. I'm going to highlight it and delete it. And then I'm going to fill again. Oops. Oh well. To get rid of all that stuff. Anyway, and that's how you do it. Space bar, type your comments. If you don't like the grade, if you think the boy deserves to slide up or down, don't forget that parents and who knows who can see your grades. So if you just wantonly give Jared a C, the parents or the family can do a calculation and find out that you're cheating him. and that might not be good. But if you think he deserves, I don't know, a C instead of a C minus, So I can bump Aaron down by hand. Matt Menford, maybe I give him an A and not an A minus. There you go. And we're going to save this stuff. And then we're going to exit. Takes me back to my grade book. If I want to do a different class, I slide to a next class. Wow. Maybe I'm doing my 9th grade integrated science. And here we are back at a grade book, and I would continue again by going to report card, PERG report, and I can load grades, and I'm doing it again. That's it.